Loss is one of those things that we don't talk about enough, especially from the culture that I come from. And it's because people don't want to get stuck in that moment. They feel ashamed. There's many reasons why people don't want to talk about loss. But today, I wanted to talk about the time, the moment after you have a loss. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Endure, Believe, Rise. I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. We have a spectacular quote here today, so let's get into it. Quote of the day. Sometimes we need a moment or two so that we can refocus, reset, regroup, reinvent ourselves, and ready up. I know you are about to mount an epic comeback. The Catalyst. Song of the day. Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park. So, my birthday is coming up, and my birthday is the beginning of my new year. You'll hear me say that often, you'll hear me say that frequently. That is where my goals for the year start. Okay? Not on the first, because the first is the calendar year, but on my birthday, because that is actually my year, new year, right? With that being said, there are times where things are not going to go our way. And that is one thing. But there are also going to be moments in life where you lose, where you have loss, where things are taken from you, where things dissolve. For instance, a relationship. We could easily see after spending years with a person and then that relationship ending, how that could be devastating. How this is a loss. A lot of times, well, not a lot of times, often, if not every time, you're going to hear a lot of different advice, right? Some people are going to tell you to get back on the horse and go back out there and start dating. Some people are going to say, try to reconcile what's going on with your loved one, right? Your significant other. Some people will tell you, don't ever date again. I'm here to tell you, no matter what advice you choose to take, before you do anything, take a moment. Take some time to reflect and analyze your emotional intelligence. Figure out exactly what you're feeling and why. Do the research with yourself. Start the work with yourself and say, self, we feel this way. Self, this is what's going on with us. Self, these are our thoughts. Because until you have a healthy and realistic alignment of what's going on in your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your emotions, any path that you do choose to take will be very difficult. And they're going to be difficult without this moment, without this realization of what's going on within you. They will be even more difficult without taking this moment. Take the time to refocus. Take the time to reset. Come back to who you are. Take the time to regroup. Gather your resources, your motivational material, your songs, your quotes, your movies. You'll hear me say that often, right? Your book of motivation. Take the time to reinvent yourself. If we're talking about a relationship, then it's definitely going to be time for you to reinvent yourself, because if you've been in a relationship for a while, the two begin to become one, right? Begin to merge with this person. Your likes and dislikes start to align. Maybe it's time for you to figure out what you as an individual like and don't like. And after you've taken this moment to do this, you are now refocused on what you want. You have reset yourself back to an even, balanced plank of energy. You have regrouped all your resources and your motivation. You have reinvented yourself, and you know who you are. and you know what you want and your goals. Well, now it's time to ready up. Now it's time to begin. But I need you to do yourself a favor and take that moment. Sometimes taking that moment only is an hour. Sitting in a room, staring at a blank wall or a picture, and just asking yourself some questions. Sometimes taking that moment means taking a vacation for a week and going somewhere and doing something. Sometimes it means just taking a day and going doing a spa, getting your nails done, getting your feet done, getting a full body massage, going to a relaxing therapeutic session. Sometimes taking that moment, and now we're talking my language, right? Means going to the gym for about 3 hours and destroying a weight set. Sometimes taking that moment, sitting in your chair for a few days, putting on the gaming system and knocking out a few rounds, right? Whatever taking that moment looks like for you, do me, do the world, do the people around you, do your future loved one, do yourself a favor. Take that moment. It will be beneficial astronomically for you to do so. You will thank yourself. Future you thanks you right now for taking that moment. Future you said thank you for doing something to benefit our mental health. Future you is standing there applauding you, saying, I appreciate that you gave me the opportunity to become who I am because of the moment you just took. I know you. I know the power that you have inside of you. And I know that once you take that moment for whatever loss that you may be experiencing, we're talking about relationships, but this can be any loss. Once you take that moment, I know the epic comeback that you're about to mount. I know the epic comeback that we all are about to bear witness to. I know the epic comeback that you have just put into place that will shake this existence to its very core. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.